A very good morning. Welcome to Medication TV. The landmark declaration of the 75th anniversary of the United Nations was adopted at a high-level meeting of 193 countries to commemorate the milestone anniversary of the world body. The declaration says that next 10 years, which have been designated as a decade of action, will be the most critical of our generation. With the adoption of 2030 Agenda, UN pledged to ensure 12 commitments. The first commitment is we will leave no one behind. Leaving no one behind means prioritizing human being dignity and placing the progress of the most marginalized communities first. On many aspects of human development, the gap between the different groups continue to widen, and leaving no one behind not only entails reaching the poorest of the poor while it requires combating discrimination and rising inequalities among countries and their root causes. Leaving no one behind is underpinned by equality and non-discrimination. Second commitment is we need to protect our planet. Greenhouse gas emissions are rising. Air is getting polluted and dangerous. There's water scarcity, fish stock declining, and then natural resources are depleting. UN says all these are happening because of our impact on this planet. We are in real danger and at high risk. What are we doing about it? We cannot wait. We need to adapt to the circumstances and take transformative measures. Third commitment is we will promote peace and prevent conflicts. Best example is a Third World War, which so many feared, had been avoided, and never in modern history has the world gone so many years without military confrontation between major powers. This is a great achievement, and we will all strive to preserve it. Terrorism and violent extremism are threats to international peace. International peace and security needs urgent attention and be resolved peacefully. Fourth commitment is we abide by international law and ensure justice. From Central African Republic to South Sudan and from Syria to Afghanistan, parties have attacked schools, hospitals, used children as human shields, killed civilians, raped, and exploited women. Everywhere injustice is met, and to combat this, UN has come up with ensuring justice. They said that we will abide by international agreements we have entered into and the commitments we have made. We will continue to promote respect for democracy and human rights. Fifth commitment is we will place women and girls at the center. Nearly 60% of women around the world work in the informal economy, earning less and are at greater risk of falling into poverty. Millions of women's jobs have disappeared during the pandemic. UN says We must ensure women are included in all response and recovery decisions. And this is the only way to build back to better future for everyone. The sixth commitment is we will build trust. There are so many challenges like inequalities, violence, human rights abuses, corruption, marginalization, discrimination, poverty, lack of education, and employment. The UN leaders vowed to address the root causes of these challenges. Seventh commitment is improve digital cooperation. UN wants to ensure safe and affordable digital access for all. Digital cooperation and digital future will continue to be the priority as the world is relying on digital tools for connectivity and socio-economic prosperity. Eighth commitment is we will upgrade the UN. For any organization to grow, they need to upgrade themselves. And so also the UN. They are creating a more agile, effective, and accountable organization that can deliver better in the field and adapt to global challenges. Ninth commitment is we will ensure sustainable financing. UN will enhance transparency, accountability, and efficient use of resources. Joint public private financing plays a central role in their efforts. Tenth commitment is we will boost partnership. Participants from across the world would like to see multi-stakeholders partnership, public-private partnership, drive prosperity, mobilize investment, and ensure better life for all. Eleventh commitment is we will listen to and work with youth. UN realized that the challenges can be met by involving the younger generation, that is the youth. For too long, youth have been sidelined in discussions about the future. Young participants expressed concern that older generation have not thought about youth interests in protecting the planet. They demand a meaningful role in decision making. They demand to be recognized as agents of change. They want to live in peace and not in fear. Final and 12th commitment is we will be prepared. COVID-19 caught everyone off guard. It has served as a wake up call for improving preparedness in various fields. They feel it's important to share experiences and information to reduce risk and make system more resilient. The United Nations voice is our voice, and these commitments are our commitments for a better world. See you next week with some more interesting news.